Hey friends, how you doing? A little ashy. I don't want to be ashy. Giving y'all 3 minutes to get up in here as I always do. Two minutes, 10 seconds. If you're watching at this point in the video and you're watching the replay, there's timestamps in the comments. No need to wait. Ooh, ooh. Didn't mean to do you wrong. Ooh. You done died in my heart, so go ahead and live in his arms. Suck it up. 30 seconds, approximately. Alrighty, 20 seconds. Let me get my cards out here so I can read for y'all the cards that I'm gonna read today. Good. Live in his arms. All right. What's up, gang? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Cynthia, and welcome to today's reading. Okay, if you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if y'all are looking for personal readings, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. It's the only place that you can book. I will never be in these comments soliciting readings from y'all, begging y'all to hit me up on my WhatsApp, because I don't even have one of those. Okay, so if anybody comes around here talking about they got a message for you, slide into their DMs or whatever the case, they are lying to you. It's not me. I would never do that. That's so ghetto, so classless. Ugh. Also at SavyCynthia.com, there's other things there for you. There's some apparel. There are some homemade Florida water, which I use in these readings because we got to keep the energy flowing, you know what I mean? All right, so we have a little spray bottle because you never know where you're going to run into some stank ass energy. And we have the full bottle. You can put in your mop water, your healing baths, whatever you like to do with it. Cleanse your walls, your space, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So this is going to be a collective reading. Why y'all trying to get my tea? I'm a bartender. I do a lot of things for a living. I do this. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay, y'all? Because I really feel like this message is for those of y'all who are really gifted, okay? And y'all are afraid of y'all gifts. Like, what is that about? That's really ghetto. What y'all scared of? Why y'all scared of being great? These are the questions that need answers. That's what we're going to get down to the bottom of in this reading, okay? All right, so we're going to start with the astrology and the placements that I felt resonated with the channel message that I got about y'all being some gifted ass MFers and being afraid. Because what is that? What is that? What is that? All right, so we're going to have, or we do have the moon in Leo in the 5th house right now. That represents your subconscious, the things that you are suppressing, like your gifts, your talents, your abilities, okay? And keeping below the surface. While the sun-ruled Leo energy is encouraging you to shine. If you spam my comments, I will block you. If you want a personal reading, you can go to my website. Knock it off, okay? All right, so Moon and Leo is encouraging you to stop being scared and shine. Do what you know you could do, okay? Sun in Capricorn 10th house is the next placement, okay? So speaking of the sun, it's in the 10th house of ambition and career, and the hardworking sign of the ambitious Capricorns. This transit is screaming public recognition. So whatever your gift is, whatever it is that you're suppressing, is something that you need to be doing loudly, and it's something that you will be recognized for if you do it, okay? All right. The next placement is the sun working in conjunction with Pluto in Aquarius, okay? So the 10th house energy, so the energy that we're dealing with here with the conjunction, the sun Pluto conjunction in Aquarius 10th house, is going to help you transform and break through on personal and collective level. So personally, this may help you break through some things, but also as the collective, we're all going to be pushing through and breaking through certain boundaries or restrictions, okay? And then, guys, recently, like a couple days ago actually, the South Node moved into Virgo, and the South Node represents your past, okay? It represents your comfort zones, okay? So for some of you all, the reason why you're having a difficult time like doing what you know that you can do, living in your purpose, like living to your full potential, expressing your gifts on a public or very visible level, is because you're afraid to leave your comfort zone. The North Node is currently in Pisces, and that represents your future. Pisces energy is very spiritual for us. So for a lot of you guys, what I feel is the gift that you all are suppressing is one that is spiritual, or one that you are spiritually led to do. So even if you don't think you're a medium or a tarot reader or a channel for divine energy or whatever the case is, you could be a singer, you could be a songwriter, you could be an artist of some sort, you could be mathematically gifted, like any math problem we give you, you're like, yeah, the answer is 409,700, like whatever, okay? But you could be feeling intuitively led to do this thing, okay? So the channel message, I'm going to read y'all the channel message now, so this will probably make a little bit more sense to you. It says, great change is waiting for you. If you seek, you will find. Why are you so afraid? You have a natural talent. You should not resist your calling. Okay? And so what I feel is the sooner you dive into what you're able to do, the sooner you will have success, recognition. The sooner you will be able to embrace your true path. You will get comfortable, not in the past, not in the comfort zone you're currently in, but you'll get comfortable in this gift. You'll get comfortable in this calling. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot on that. Not sponsored by Bubbly. But I'm hungry. I ain't have time to eat, so I needed some bubbles on my stomach. All right, so what's going on for my collective right here? What is the question at hand? What is the question at hand for my collective here? I was about to say, if it's the star, I'm going to scream. But it is a major arcana, and it's the world in reverse. Sis out here naked, okay? I'm covering her up because you two don't like the nudity. But the world can represent endings, closing chapters, etc., and so on. But another thing that the world represents is completion, in the sense of gaining success, gaining the things that you desire, gaining everything that you want. And the reason why you haven't gotten that yet, let's see what's crossing that energy. Okay, the Emperor tried to come out. What's crossing the world? It's the Queen of Cups. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out the rest of the spread. But the Queen of Cups represents being a healer. Okay, so for some of you all, this is about spirituality. This is about having a natural gift of healing. But also this can represent that there is something within you that needs to be healed. And until you heal it, you won't be able to receive the world, the things that you desire, the things that you're meant for. You won't be able to get the completion. All right, so let's see what the future possibility is here. What's the future possibility? Okay, what's the root? I don't know, that's right. What's the past environment or that South Node energy? Death card tried to show itself, but it didn't come out yet. So this may have something to do with transformations that are not yet complete. And then what is the expected future for my collective? Yeah, I knew that devil was going to come out somewhere. All right, so until you heal the things that you need to heal, it's going to be hard for you to gain the completion that you are seeking. The future possibility is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords energy is an energy of study, being studious, being curious. This is also a messenger energy. So this messenger will be like a messenger of intellect or some type of communication. So you may be receiving that. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. So the future possibility is that you receive something that you're not interested in. And the reason why is because of like arrogance or, okay, I'm getting this energy of like, some of y'all think y'all know everything about everything. Like some of y'all think that you can't be taught, or there's something that you can't learn because you already know it. And Spirit is saying that y'all need to take a new approach. Like the reason why you haven't gained what you are meant to have is because of this attitude of knowing everything. And you need to take a new approach, because thus far, knowing everything hasn't gotten you where you need to be. Knowing everything hasn't gotten you to the completion that you seek, to the life that you seek. I don't know if y'all watched the video intro to this channel, but this is not a love and light channel. So if you can't handle the truth, if you can't handle the truth, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to one of them channels that like throw glitter at the screen and tell you all the shit you want to hear, because it's not me. But for those of y'all who are ready to take accountability and listen and do what needs to be done to live your best life, welcome to Savvy Sentient. Yeah, so you're gonna have to change your approach to life in general, to thinking that you know everything, because thinking that you know everything is the reason why you haven't gotten where you want to go. Humility. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, be humble, sit down. Be humble, sit down and open a book. Learn something from somebody. Okay, what's at the root of this? The Seven of Swords energy. Now, the Seven of Swords energy, this is about deception. This is about strategy. But the way that it's coming across in this reading is self-deception. Okay? Going back to that energy of thinking you know everything. You don't know everything. And you're deceiving yourself. And in deceiving yourself, you're actually causing more harm to yourself, to your path, to your journey, to what you're going to accomplish, because you're limiting yourself. Okay. Some of you all, I'm hearing the song, I don't even know who sings it. Experience is a good teacher. I keep telling myself, just be patient, true love you'll find. But that part, experience is the best teacher. I keep telling myself. Like, some of y'all don't have the experience to be acting the way y'all be acting. Like, y'all know everything, to be so arrogant. But that arrogance is what's causing you delays. The arrogance is what's causing you the obstacles, okay? You know what else I'm just getting to? If this is a spiritual thing, if this is a spiritual thing, you all think that you know the answers to life. Some of you all might be kind of skeptical about spiritual things, which is weird that you're on a spiritual channel if you're skeptical about spirituality. But that could just even be part of the journey. Like, you've been led here. You have this curiosity. You're like, what the hell is this? Let me see. But now that you're here, you're getting this message, which is confirmation for you. 222 on my very wrong clock. 222. This is confirmation for you that it's time for you to open your mind. Okay? You may have been raised in a way where, like, maybe you're a complete, atheist. You're like, nothing happens when you die. Nothing happens when you die. There's no spirits. There's nothing like that. You're just dead when you die. Maybe that was your energy, but now you're being led towards spiritual things out of curiosity. Page of Swords energy, and you're starting to see that, like, maybe you don't know it all. You might be hearing stories from certain spiritualists or people who are in this life, and you're like, that kind of makes sense. I don't know. Maybe there's a logical explanation for that. Let me dig into that scientifically, only to find out that there wasn't one. So now you're even more intrigued about why certain things have happened or why people have had certain experiences. Okay, so some of you all are deceiving yourself, thinking you know everything. Only, it's like the energy that I'm feeling is like your arrogance is only leading you deeper down a rabbit hole to prove to you that you don't know everything and that some things just can't be explained. And I feel like that's going to leave you here in the spiritual community like, well, if everything that I thought was real or whatever I thought was reality is not reality, then what's going on? And before you know it, you're a freaking master psychic. But just a couple years ago, you were a complete skeptic and didn't think any of this was real. Okay, so tell me about the Seven of Swords energy. Funny. The Magician came out to clarify that. So yeah, some of y'all might be like skeptical, not thinking none of this is real. But the more that you engage with people, Six of Pentacles energy, people who are in this life, the more that you give your time and your energy to them, the more that you receive, and the more, knowledge and understanding and maybe even activation. Maybe you tap into your own gifts. The more you receive. One of the key words on the Magician card is adaptation. So you learn to adapt to this new community, a community that you didn't think was even real. One thing that a lot of people struggle with as they come into this community, I know I did as well, even though I've always believed in magic and ghosts and spirits and all that jazz, is logic. So for some of you all, y'all are out here trying to make logical sense of a realm, of a community that doesn't really lend itself to logic. There's a lot of things that I've experienced that have no logical explanation that I've tried to logic the fuck out of, and it just ain't logicking. Like, there's no way that, that could have been what that was. Like, there has to be an explanation, and there's not. So, coming into this community, y'all are going to have to learn how to release the desire to make logical sense out of certain things, because some things just don't make logical sense. Okay, so let's see what the past environment is. We have the King of Swords as your past environment. Now, this might be a person in your life, but this King of Swords energy is someone who is very righteous, steadfast, truthful, very logical. This could be you. And like I said, you might have always been trying to make logical sense out of things, but pay attention to this card. Even though the King of Swords is very logical, over his head are 3 butterflies. So butterflies represent like evolution, transformation. And there's 3 of them. 3 represents, Trinity energy or collaboration with spirit. So even though you all have been logical, or maybe have been logical your whole life, I feel like there's always been spirit around you. There's always been this energy of transformation around you. I'm getting like it was waiting for the perfect moment. It was waiting for the time. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. 7 of Swords energy. Guard against deceit and concealment. And then you had the 7 of Swords as your root. Yeah, I just feel like y'all have maybe always thought that none of this was real, or have doubted the sincerity of certain like practitioners or things that you would see. Maybe y'all have always been into like ghost hunter shows or spiritual shows, but you've always treated it as entertainment. You didn't ever treat it as something that was factual and real, and you always tried to dissect it. You've always tried to make logical sense out of it. You're always trying to figure out how the magician does the tricks, not realizing that the magician ain't doing no tricks. Like, the magician is doing what the magician does, and it's real. Okay? This is an interesting way that this message is coming out. So the expected future is the devil energy. So what I feel with the devil energy, I was feeling this before the devil even came out earlier. But y'all are going to go through a transformation, and y'all are going to go through your shadow, and you're going to, like, that's going to be part of your evolution. So a lot of you all are on the brink of a spiritual awakening. You're on the brink of a dark night of the soul. And that's what's going to lead you to working in your gifts. That's what's going to lead you to I just heard denouncing. Some of you all know that y'all are psychic. Some of y'all know that you're psychic, that you're gifted, clairvoyant. Like, some of y'all know that y'all are gifted, and y'all have been denouncing it. Y'all have been discrediting it. Y'all have dreams that come true. Y'all have downloads, or like, things before they happen. And then when they happen, you're like discrediting it like coincidence. That's just a coincidence. I think a lot of this energy in this reading, I think that's what this is. A lot of y'all know that you're psychic. A lot of y'all know that you're have these gifts, but you all denounce them, discredit them, try to make logical sense out of them, credit them as being coincidence. Some of you all have inherent Abrahamic conditioning. You all are indoctrinated. And so you believe that what you're capable of, what you know you can do, is demonic or not of God, etc., so on, whatever. And this is why you denounce it. Clarify the devil. 10 of Pentacles. What I get with this energy is that y'all are going to find out that what you're able to do, or maybe you already know, what you're able to do is something that is inherited. Like you can do it, your mother can do it, your mother's mother can do it, or maybe it skips generations, but your gifting is a lineage. It's a gift of your lineage. But you also may find out that even though your lineage has been able to do the things that you can do, they have also had this same energy of denouncing it, feeling fearful of it, feeling like it was not of God, demonizing the natural gift. Your channel message literally asks, what are you afraid of? And you're afraid that what you're doing or what you're capable of doing is not of God. I'm getting Carrie right now, Carrie energy. Y'all know that movie? Like her mother always would treat her like she was a demon child or devil child. When had Carrie been brought up in a better environment, her gifts would have been exalted and she would have been celebrated, and perhaps she wouldn't have taken out the whole entire class at the prom. Maybe it wouldn't have come to that if she had been raised in a better environment. And I feel this kind of energy for you all. Like, if you were raised in an environment where your gift was celebrated, you wouldn't be so fearful of it right now. You wouldn't be so afraid of it. You wouldn't be so doubtful of what you're able to do. But because it was always told to you that it was demonic or evil, it's something that you haven't leaned into. And I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles also being Virgo energy, like I said with the astrology, your South Node, your past is in Virgo. It's in a comfort zone. You all have gotten comfortable with the idea of not being gifted at all, or you all have gotten comfortable with suppressing your gift. You all have gotten comfortable in living a normal life, not having to deal with that gifting. Tell me more about the future possibility here, or expected future rather. And your expected future is that you just continue to suppress it. But what's about to happen in the future is I feel like some of you all are about to actually weigh the pros and cons of your gift. You're actually going to start questioning, like, is it so bad that I see things before it happens? Is it so bad that I just know things? Is it so bad that I can channel the dead or speak to spirits, or that I see them? Like, is it so bad? Some of y'all, look, bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. The Judgment card energy is the energy of rebirth, of renewal, and it's an energy of raising the dead. These people here are dead, and they're waking up to be judged. This is Judgment Day. So some of you all literally can wake the dead. Some of you all are literally mediums like me. Y'all can talk to the dead. You can speak to them. You can engage. And some of you, I feel like some of you have never really thought it was bad at all, but you just you won't do it because you're too afraid of judgment. You're too afraid that if you were to go to your family and say, I mean, I know we always said that this was not a thing that we should be doing, but I like to do it. I'm comfortable with it, and I think this is what I want to do with my life. Like, y'all are too afraid of your mother, your grandmother judging you and saying, well, you're going to go to hell if you start talking to them dead people. Well, you're going to go to hell if you're going to engage with that. I think some of you all, after a period of evaluation, are going to be like, you know what? Now I'm going to talk to my ancestors. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to embrace my gift. And that's what this reading is all about. That's what Spirit wants you to do, to lean into it. Okay, this age of Aquarius that we're coming into, this Pluto and Aquarius energy, definitely could be causing you to rebel, to do things differently than your family, than your lineage has done it in the past. And this is what's helping you break through. Okay, so Spirit, tell me, what is the status of my collective here? What is the status of my collective? All right, tell me what's surrounding my collective here. All right, tell me what's in the mind and the emotions of my collective here. And tell me what's the outcome of my collective here. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a very powerful witch, okay? She is very confident. She's very much, I usually see her as Leo energy. She does have a couple of lions on her throne. She has a black cat. Black cats are conduits between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Sunflowers represent abundance and good luck. So she's a very powerful, very successful witch. And I feel like that's going to be the energy that you're in. Again, remember that Leo energy was present for you in the astrology as well. With the moon in the 5th house telling you to shine. Okay, to shine, to be confident in your gift. So your current energy right now is the King of Cups. King of Cups is a master healer. So some of you all have the gift of healing, and whether you all know it or not, you're actually already very advanced at this. Even though you don't practice, I feel like your natural gift is healing. And so you're able to do it without effort. It's just like second nature to you. You do it just like you breathe, just like you speak. Okay. I'm also getting that for some of you in the past life, you were a healer. So that's why you've come into this life just already on 10, just already good. Some of you all may not acknowledge that you have this gift because you don't see it in all of the forms that it exists in. So to be a healer, your conversations that you have with people may heal them. Your empathy, just being there for people, sending people positive energy, healing energy, whether you intend to or not, may be a way that you heal. Some of you all's physical touch heals people. If you grew up in the church, you all may acknowledge that gift as something else, because in the church, they call it laying hands on people. You may have the ability to lay hands on people and people heal. And so you don't acknowledge it as a spiritual gift. You don't acknowledge it as anything, evil or demonic or whatever. Like it's a God-given gift. It's a church gift. But honestly, these gifts are bigger than church. These gifts are things that existed before church existed. And this is something that you've had for many lifetimes, an ability that you've had for many lifetimes. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, clarify the King of Cups. Yeah, the World card. And this gift is going to give you everything that you want. Let me cover her up. Because you still be trying to demonetize me whenever the World or the Star come out. But yeah, I feel like in previous lifetimes, you've gotten everything that you wanted through the gift of healing. In this lifetime, you may also get it through the same gift, through being a healer, being a nurturer, being powerful, witchy. Okay. What's surrounding you is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords energy is an action-based energy. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. The Emperor. The message on the Emperor card says, own your space with confidence. So Spirit is calling you to take up space in this world. And they're asking you to do it quickly. This is the action that you need to take. Stop being so fearful. Stop being so worried about judgment, the judgment of others, friends, family, or foes. Okay? In your mind and emotions, it's the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you may be feeling like you want to just open this door, open the floodgates and let it happen. But again, with it being in the reverse, there's a resistance here, even though Spirit is telling you to take up space. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is it in the reverse? Aww. And that's the Five of Coins energy. The reason why it's in the reverse is because you lack confidence. You don't know that you're good enough. You don't feel like you're good enough. You feel insecure. You feel like you can't, like you don't have the resources or the knowledge to really do this. And so that just goes back to the energy of the Page of Swords. If you don't feel like you're the healer that Spirit says that you're the witch, the manifester, the psychic, the whatever that Spirit is saying that you are, if you don't feel like you have the gifts that that Spirit is saying that you are, then you need to get with a mentor. You need to get with someone in your community who does this. You need to follow pages like mine that can help you become educated on the gifts that you have. Okay, the outcome is the Six of Cups energy, which gives me very much that mentorship energy. Someone older, someone more mature, someone more comfortable in this energy, handing down a cup, handing down a resource, handing down a gift to someone who is younger and who is very page-like, a student, if you will. Okay, so even the cup that they're handing down has sparkles and bubbles and like, it's just a very appealing cup. All right, so what I will say about that kind of energy in this community, when you first come into the spiritual community, you may be thinking that everything is love and light and bubble gums and raindrops and all that, and it's not. So be very careful, be very discerning with who you choose to mentor you. If something about the person doesn't feel right, trust that, move on somewhere else. But it's time for you to step into your purpose. It's time for you to embrace the gifts that you have, and it's time for you to start learning. All right. Yesterday's message, the energy of initiation came out. So for some of you all, it's time for you to be initiated into your gifts. If you resonated with that reading yesterday, you might want to go back and watch it. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Eight of Swords energy. This is a self-imposed mental prison. Okay, so some of you all do want to learn. Some of you all do actually, maybe even secretly, Watch channels like mine, follow certain practitioners on, the other apps, and you want to reach out, you want to ask for help, you want to learn, but you're feeling like you can't or you shouldn't. And Eight of Swords energy comes after that. Seven of Swords energy was showed up prominently here in your reading. You all are tricking yourself. You all are self-sabotaging. You all are doubting yourself. Okay? And there's no need for that. A lot of you, whoever I'm talking to, you came into this world with these gifts fully ready to blow. Like, you're such a natural. You're so fucking gifted. And the only thing holding you back is the fear. The fear of the unknown. For some of you all, like it was with me, it's the fear of success. My fear was like, what if I'm actually good? What if I actually know what I know? What if I'm actually who Spirit keeps telling me I am? What if that's the case? And that's how some of y'all feel. It's not that you don't know what you are capable of. It's like, what if people start paying attention to me? What if people start seeing how powerful I am? So let's get out of the energy of what if, and let's get into the energy of existing in that power, okay? So let's get a couple oracles out here, starting with the Moonology. Moonology, what messages do you have from my very powerful collective? The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so what I feel for you all, this is that 10th house energy that came up in the astrology, is the energy of release. That's what the full moon does. So these negative thoughts that are preventing you from being seen, from having the public recognition that you're going to have, that some of you all are even afraid of. What's needing to happen for you all is releasing the fear, releasing the what ifs, releasing the indoctrination that tells you what you're capable of is evil or not of God, etc., and so on. Okay? Once you do that, y'all are going to see so much abundance. Y'all are going to see, like, for some of you all, if you all struggle financially, your financial struggle is literally tied to your fear of your gift. Once you embrace it, you're going to start seeing money flow. I'm hearing money showers. Like, y'all are going to start seeing money flow. Okay? What's the next Moonology message? Void, of course, the moon. Yes, nothing will come of the situation. This card means that worrying about something is not going to change the something. Okay? So there's no need for you to worry about it. Stop worrying about what people think, what people say, how people might judge you, because that's not going to change the course. That's not going to change the path. I'm hearing, you know how the old folks say, people talked about Jesus Christ, like, but very much that energy, no matter what you do, whether you step into your gift or not. When you step into your gift, people are going to talk about you. If you don't step into your gift, people are going to talk about you. She was too scared to be the healer she was supposed to be. If you step into your gift, oh, she thinks she could lay hands on people and heal people. Like, no matter what you do, people are going to talk to you. So I talk about you. So there's no need to worry about what people say, what people think, what judgments are cast on you. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life, not theirs. Okay? What's the last Moonology message? I think I'm trying to get sick. That's some bullshit. All right. The last card says expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Okay. So stop worrying about what people got to say. Embrace your gifts. And when you do, there's going to be a huge change in your life. There's going to be a huge shift. That world card that didn't want to come in the upright is finally going to be upright. You're going to get everything that you wanted, okay? You're going to get everything that you hoped for, that you desired. Your success is literally tied to your gift. Literally. The sooner you embrace it, the sooner you get the things. Okay, so let's get some rebel messages out here for you. Rebel, talk nice or don't, I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. All right? Stop being scared. It's given that, what animals do that? Ostriches stick their head down in the sand so they can't see nothing. That's what it's given. Stop being scared. Get your head out of the sand. Look around. Open your eyes, look around at the world, okay? As I'm saying, look around. Yeah, some of y'all are clairvoyants. And clairvoyant in the sense that your visions don't even come from just dreams. You can see things in the physical realm, just in situations. You can watch a situation play out and already know the outcome. Like that type of stuff. Like you can look at an intersection and know like in the next 30 seconds there's about to be an accident at that intersection. Or later on today there's going to be an accident at this intersection. And then you will hear about it later. Okay, some of y'all are definitely clairvoyant is what I'm picking up. I'm also getting that some of y'all can see the past. So going back to that intersection, like you could look at the intersection and know like someone died here, you know, it was a girl and her little brother. And, you know, you can see the whole story even though it happened in the past. And you don't even have to have physical proof of it. You just can look at something and know the history of it. Okay, look at y'all little powerful beings. Winning is the next card. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Don't ruin it. Okay? All right? So don't be afraid of this because what you got going on is going to help you win. So don't ruin it. All right? And what's the last rebel message? Drop the ego. Remember when I said earlier, y'all be thinking y'all know everything and you don't know everything? The message at the back of this card says vulnerability. Vulnerability is hot AF. Okay, so but some of y'all like y'all need to understand that it's okay to be like, I don't know. Can you help me? I don't know. Can you teach me? Like that's okay. You don't gotta be walking around this world beating your chest thinking you know everything. Okay. All right, so I think I want to do a crystal spirit actually for y'all as well. So let me get the crystal spirit real quick. Got star seed. Money showers. Maybe y'all are gonna get rich off of this gift that you so afraid of, because I just keep on hearing money showers. All right, crystal spirit, what message do we have for the collective? What message do we have for my collective, baby? Oh, you rich. Said I graduated, call me big fish. That's what I hear. When y'all graduated, y'all gonna be rich. We're gonna call you the big fish in the pond, okay? Y'all gonna be famous. Some of y'all don't want to be famous. It's okay. All right, so the crystal spirit that comes out for you is jade. And this essential meaning is treasures within, a consciousness of abundance Recognizing that you are more than enough. Hello. 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 Some of y'all were afraid to do this because you didn't feel like you was enough. Five of Pentacles energy. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Remember we talked about that? What's in your mind and your emotions is you didn't feel like you was enough, and that's why you haven't acted on your gifts. Your crystal spirit says you are enough, little bit. You are enough. Recognize it. Consciousness of abundance. Didn't I just say we was gonna call you the big fish when you graduated? Cause you rich. Didn't I just say that this gift was gonna lead y'all to money? We didn't even get into the full definition of this card, and all of that has already been confirmed. Stop being afraid of your gifts. Your gifts are literally what's going to lead you to a happy, abundant life. Y'all upset me. All right, so this crystal says, even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you might not realize they're there. So too, do you have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free from the past, that comfort zone, and venture into the unknown, that north node, your future. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and that you are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it is there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you to not underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and to grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from, you may ask? It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now, so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires, aka that world card energy. The reason why you don't got what you want is because you've been scared to get it, to use your gifts, to get it. All right? So I knew I needed that crystal spirit because that crystal spirit just confirmed everything that I already said. All right, so we're going to do some witching hour, postcard from spirit, and I'll do a couple of song oracles for you. Okay, right now I'm hearing, stop calling my phone. I told you, girl, that it's over. Leave me alone. Okay, so for some of y'all might need to cut off or block people who make you feel insecure, who make you feel like what you're doing is wrong, who make you feel like you shouldn't be embracing your gift. Y'all need to get them up out of your energy. You need to get them up out of your energy. Cleanse your space. Get them up out of here. Okay. So, what wishing oracles do we have for my collective here? First card out is the High Priestess, leadership. Y'all are supposed to be spiritual leaders. Y'all supposed to be a high priestess like your girl. Okay? Like y'all came into this with it, with the sauce. Y'all already sauced up. The next card is Dance, the card of freedom. And the last card, the forest for the trees. See the big picture, baby. You gotta see the big picture. Bottom of the deck is bathing in the river. Self-care. Some of y'all need to work on your self-care. Bathing in the river always gives me spiritual bath energy. Some of y'all need to have a better spiritual hygiene. You need to not let all these negative Nellies around you. You need to enforce some boundaries, okay? So let's start with the High Priestess card. Some of y'all are going to be High Priest or High Priestess. Yesterday, the card of initiation came out, like I said before. So if y'all watch that reading, or if y'all resonate with that reading. That's crazy. And the initiation card is card number 13, while the high priestess is number 14. So yeah, some of y'all are definitely currently going through or about to go through initiation, and you all are about to become high priests and high priestesses. All right, so the keywords of this card are leadership, courage, being willing to be first, trusting the unknown. Being willing to be first. Remember, I said y'all might come from a family lineage of people who have these same gifts that you have, but none of them wanted to walk in them. None of them wanted to actually embrace them and develop them because they believed that they were not of God. You are going to be the first in your lineage to say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this. All right. So everyone is a leader, even if you don't lead a huge crowd to greatness or influence the masses. You are the leader of your life, and you have the ability to take your path in the direction of your choosing. It takes courage to be a leader, even on a small scale. But your soul came into this lifetime knowing how to step into your greatness. Didn't I say that? You do not need to know the whole route to take the first step. It would be overwhelming for your higher self to lay out everything that is available to you. The vastness of spirit is too great for any one person to comprehend, but your soul knows just how much to give you at every leg of the journey. The high priestess in tarot represents moving forward without experience and trusting that intuition will guide you to the right path. The message here is similar. The high priestess trusts in her intuition so much that she doesn't question the road forward just because she can't see where it will lead. And others trust and follow her for her bravery and confidence. Trust you are being led to a rewarding and fulfilling life, even if what you feel called to do doesn't make sense. Embrace the desires that are coming to you. Your dreams, your interests, the things you feel strongly about are all clues to your calling. Period. Like the way this message is just tying together just so fluidly and so effortlessly. Like spirit be spirit 10. Okay. Spirit be spirit 10. All right. So the next card is the card of dance. The keywords are freedom, liberation, self-expression, rapture, or euphoria. The Tarot Companion is the Page of Wands, which is a card of exploration and discovery. Dance is one of the most natural forms of expression, and humans have interwoven song and dance into ritual and celebration for thousands of years. Music and dance connect people from all walks of life. Two people from opposite backgrounds can have a shared resonance through the words or melody of a song. At the same time, dance paves the way for freedom and expressing your natural rhythms. There's no such thing as perfection in dance, only euphoria, bliss, and sacred liberation. This card has danced into your spread to guide you towards finding bliss through self-expression, bravery, and breaking away from the need to be perfect or put together. Self-expression isn't about finding flawlessness. It's about giving your soul the space it needs to tell its own story. Your power and confidence can be found in ways the ways that you are unique. Your differences carry the rhythms of your purpose and contribution to the world. Be grateful when you do things differently. It offers you the chance to stand out. Celebrate the times you are labeled weird, unique, outlandish, or odd. These qualities free you from the chains of being boring, complacent, and uninspired. You're being invited to share your uniqueness with the world in whatever ways feel right for you. If you feel called to paint, then do so. If you feel moved to move, then let your body go. Every creative act of self-expression creates space for you to be more of who you were always meant to be. Like this message is telling y'all to be you. Be you, even if people judge you, even if it look crazy, even if it sound crazy. Because there's always going to be somebody or a group of somebody's who resonate with you, with what you're trying to do, with who you are, what you're trying to build, you will always find your people, your tribe. Okay? So, lastly, pero like not leastly, we have the forest, seeing the bigger picture. The keywords: seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, and working towards a goal. The tarot companion is the Three of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Wands, I think, was here in the reverse earlier, but this is an energy of waiting. Okay, waiting on ships to come in. Yep, right here in the reverse. This was also that energy of arrogance, of thinking you know everything, and that's what's causing your delays. All right. So instead of thinking you know everything, maybe we should expand our vision and see the bigger picture. Okay. There's a saying that you can't see the forest for the trees. It means don't get so caught up in the details that you miss the bigger picture. Every day is full of little things that move the needle more or less towards a good day. Some days will be dramatic, chaotic, and full of what feels like 1,000 of tiny spiritual cuts. And in those moments, you may feel an overwhelming need to give up, change direction, or go back to what feels comfortable. Another meaning is that you are focused on minor details like choosing a name for your business when you could be planning major things like what you will sell, setting up your website, or clever marketing ideas. You may stress about a small blemish on your new home instead of rejoicing in the home itself. There's so much you can do and see if you zoom out to see the bigger picture. Don't give up just yet. You'll get past your challenges, and soon they'll be a distant memory. If you are stuck or have yet to work out a solution to a problem, shift your focus to something else. Keep yourself busy with things that are fun and easy to do or feel more like play. When you need to restore your hope, revisit your goals and remind yourself why your challenges will be worth it in the end. Okay, so basically, once y'all push through y'all's fear of your greatness or your fear of failure or your fear of people judging you for living in your truth, you're going to be able to look back and say, I remember when I used to be scared to do a reading for somebody. I remember when I used to be scared to tell people I see the future, or that, I'm a healer with my hands. And now I'm out here, a Reiki master, have celebrity clients, and doing all of this. And once upon a time, I didn't even think I could. That's what the future is going to look like for y'all if y'all embrace your gifts, if y'all step into it. Okay? Some of y'all are going to have just a huge following, huge clientele. Some of you all are going to, maybe that's not what you want, but maybe you'll just be a local name. Like, people will know, if I need to get some healing, it's this little house down the block. And the lady name is this. Well, that's what they call her. We don't know her real name. Like, maybe that's the kind of life you want, a life of like secrecy, but people know who you are. People who need to know. Whatever it is that you desire, you'll be able to get it. But you first have to step into your gifts. You have to first step into doing this. Okay? So let's get a postcard from Spirit for you. And I'll pull a couple of song oracles for those of y'all who like those. What's this all backwards? Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing the Chipmunks theme song. We'll give you action and satisfaction with the Chipmunks. C-H-I-P-M-U-N-K. Maybe some of y'all are animators. Maybe some of y'all are artists. Okay. So your postcard from Spirit, if I can hold it in my hands, says, Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We're here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan. And when you sign up to be a co creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out might be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. So, for some of you, if you're in this energy where you're asking for a mentor, Six of Cups energy, and you don't see a mentor appearing, just know that you've already done the thing. You've already asked. You've already told Spirit, yes, I'm ready now. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to free myself from this self-imposed mental prison and give in to learning about who I am and my gifts. I just need someone to teach me. Don't expect that someone's going to show up tomorrow. But also don't be so closed-minded that when someone does show up, that you don't see them. They may not look like how you think they're going to look. It may not come in the form that you think. You may think that you're going to physically meet a person, and Spirit might have just, dropped an Instagram account on your timeline that caught your attention. And you might learn a lot from that specific Instagram account, even if you don't have a physical relationship with the person who runs the account. Okay, so just be open to the way in which Spirit's going to bless you, and in the time, the divine time that Spirit blesses you. Okay, but yeah, step into your gift, y'all. Don't be scared. It's time to embrace who you are and what you came here to do. All right, let's get a couple of song oracles, and then I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. So hungry. All right, what songs will resonate with this reading for my collective here? And if there's any songs that you would like to see in this deck, you can drop them in the comments below. Some of you all have already done that, and some of these songs are requested by you. All right, so Spirit, what's the first song message for my collective here? Lose Control. This came out yesterday, but the way that I'm feeling it today in reference to this message, Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I lose control when you're not next to me. Okay, what I feel with this is like Spirit is encouraging you to lose control. Lose the need to feel like you have to control the situation. All right. Let go and let God. Or let Spirit, let your Spirit team, but stop trying to control things. Lose control instead. All right. What's the next song? Can't Feel My Face, The Weekend. I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. 'Cause I know. This energy is an energy of vices, of some of you all, take it if it resonates, might be self-medicating in order to suppress your gift. Going back to Teddy Swims' message, that might be how you try to control your gift or suppress or ignore it. It's time for you to release that. Whatever you are doing to suppress this, it's time for you to let go and step into it. All right? If y'all know that song, you know it's about that candy, that nose candy, okay? And a lot of psychics, I feel, who are not really tapped into their gift or not really comfortable in their gift, have a tendency to self-medicate in some way in order to suppress the downloads and the intuitive hits that they receive when they're not comfortable. For example, the show Medium, her brother and her, they both resort to alcohol to try to not see spirits as much, or to not, get communication from the spiritual world. That might be something that you all are doing, but knock it off, because it's time for you to step into your gift. And what's the last message, Spirit? Okay, I got nothing that time. What's the last song? Okay, that's because I'm supposed to take this first one, which is also green. One Way Street by Janae Aiko. Going the wrong way down a one-way street. And that just takes me back to the initial message in the astrology, that y'all are supposed to be going forward, North Node and Pisces energy, leaning into your spirituality. And a lot of you all are trying to go back into the past, South Node Virgo energy, into your comfort zone. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. 11111, 11111 when I'm saying this. Okay, some of y'all might be seeing 111, 1111, or 11111. But that's the energy of alignment. And it's time for you to go forward, because you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. All right, so that is your message, gang. If this resonates for you, let me know how in the comments below. If you made it this far and you're ready to step into your gift, say, I ain't gonna be scared no more in the comments. I ain't gonna be scared no more. I ain't gonna be scared no more. I ain't gonna be scared no more in the comments. All right, so if you need a personal reading, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. Like, share, subscribe if you have not already. And until the very next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you love and light. Now go get right, friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.